Hello everyone, Joe from Central Jersey, Conrail and Inscale. Welcome back. So this is our 2019 year in review. As you know, in previous years, I like to put out a year in review video and just show you the highlights of this year. So 2019 was another really good year. This year, the channel continued to grow. We gained another 1,000 subscribers and put the channel up at 4,000. My social media aspect, Facebook continued to grow. Instagram was the big winner this year. We went from 100 followers on Instagram up to 550 as of today's date. So the numbers aren't that important, but it is for me. There's so many more people becoming involved in me building this layout and all the projects that I'm doing. I've gained more contacts and more friends, so it is important to me, and I love doing it for everybody. I love teaching everybody what I know, and I love just the general camaraderie of all of our followers. Also this year, I was also on Lionel Strang's podcast again this year, and that was a really big treat for me because, I love Lionel. He's a really big personality in the hobby, and I like doing his show. So it was a great honor for him to ask me to come back and do another show this year. So that was another big highlight. And this year we continued our work with YouTube Model Builders Live. However, halfway through the season, they decided to make a lot of big changes for the better. And one of the big things was the name change. So, they're now Model Railroading Live, and it's all still the same great people. They're doing the same great stuff. So I'm glad that I continued working with them. I love working with Bill Graham and John Mitchell, Andy Crawford. I got to work with Ralph Ranzetti this year. So, it's a lot of good people over there doing a lot of good things. So we're looking forward to continuing that next year. So with the layout this year, there was a lot of big progress made. Very happy with the way the layout is to date. I fell short of some goals. I really wanted to be a little further than I am right now, but you know what? It's okay. I'm still enjoying doing it. I don't want to rush things, so we're just going to keep on trucking along as we've been doing. We had continued our operations sessions this year with my crew. That was going very well, and so, as I've indicated in the past, but there was a little change because we had Cassidy this year. That's my daughter's name. She was born on the 17th of December this year, so that's another addition to the family. And, so that kind of changed my thinking of how I wanted to get things done down here. So, so we welcomed Cassidy this year, and we're very happy and blessed that she was born, and she's a healthy baby girl. And, because Cassidy was being born this year, I stopped a few things. I stopped the operation sessions. I stopped with Model Railroading Live just to afford myself a little more time to take care of Cassidy and the family, and, also to concentrate on more of my own things here, like on this channel and the layout. For what little time I will have, I can devote to this. So I don't think it's not a permanent solution. I do plan on starting the operations sessions back up in the summer, and hopefully sometime next year being able to get back over with Model Railroading Live. So this year the progress on the layout was really big. We built that whole section for the Amboy Secondary over in the family room. We did that in 3 months. I looked back at the video, and that was a big accomplishment. Getting that from planning and design to finished product in 3 months was a real hard push, and because I didn't want that eternal construction project out there in the family room. So happy that we got it all done, and it was a big accomplishment. Then we came back here in the layout room, finished up in Brown's Yard, started the scenery all the way down into Englishtown. As of now, we have up to the Y done, and very close to getting Jamesburg almost finished. I'm working. The buildings are almost done. We got paint on them. I just got to start working on details and lights, and then I can really get that scene set, and then push on through Englishtown. But the other thing was, when I was putting together the highlight reel, is that we did a lot of other stuff this year. I did a lot of operations videos for everybody. I say it every time, but I love doing those operations videos, and there's a lot of people who out there like watching them. I get lots of comments. I learn lots. So, absolutely, we did a lot of those videos. But then we also did a full shop series this year. We did 7 paint shop videos, which was concentrating on freight cars, and we did 6 locomotive shop videos. So put a lot of material out there this year, and I had a ton of fun doing it. But we also got a bunch of projects done that were kind of just lingering here on the layout, because I'm concentrating on getting the scenery done so we can push out the videos, but then like locomotives need repairs and stuff kind of just sit on the bench and linger. But the shop series kind of forced me into getting that stuff done on a regular basis, and that was another bunch of information. So you look at it where you didn't get much scenery done when you look at the highlight reel, but then we got a lot of other stuff done. So it was a very, very busy year, and we got a lot accomplished. I'm very happy sitting here looking at the video and seeing that. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot we did that, we did that. So it was a great year overall. And equipment wise, I like to touch on this every year. Equipment wise, I was able to make a bunch of upgrades this year. As you can see, I got some new lighting right now, so I like the new lighting. It makes it look so much better. Also, we upgraded our audio for the camera equipment, and that was all made in part by you. And I have to thank you all for watching the channel and supporting the channel. And I don't ask you to send me money. I don't have a GoFundMe or any of that stuff. It's just by you watching the channel. It gets me that little bit of advertising money so that I can reinvest it in good equipment to make a better video. So I have to thank you all. And I also have to thank you all for following along and all your support, because throughout each video I get constant comments of praise and encouragement. So I thank you very much, and I love that positive energy. It just keeps me moving along and wanting to do the videos for everybody, and I enjoy it. So thank you very mumuch. And so what can you expect in 2020? I don't plan on making any large changes to the channel. I want to continue on with the videos that we're doing. I like the locomotive shop and the paint shop. Those are going along very well. I already have a bunch produced to get us through the first few months of the year. I'm working on trying to fit projects in as time comes available to continue on throughout the year. I have everything all set to, for the next 12 months for those series. The operations series is continuing on in the 2020, and that right now we're doing Julian date 228. I can't remember the date off the top of my head, but 1988, and that is continuing on into the 2020 year. Then we'll take a short break for a month, and then we'll come back and start a whole new series. Also, don't forget, the new thing that we started this year was the rail fanning video, so you can expect those to continue at the end of each operations series. So we'll be doing that. And also just continuing on general with the scenery around the layout as much as I have time, all depending on how Cassidy is playing along, if she wants to be in a good mood or not and allow me to get down here. So definitely going to keep on moving with that. Okay, so and with that, we're going to cut over to the highlight video, and but before we do, I just want to take this opportunity to wish each and every one of you a happy and healthy new year. I want to thank you all for your support, and thanks for watching the channel. And here's to a good 2020. All right, everyone, thanks. See you next time. Bye.